G'day, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mine, where as a Chapter 1, Season 1 veteran, I'm going to be bringing you guys the latest and greatest tips, tricks, strategies, and more to winning not only more games, but more crowns in Fortnite Chapter 6. So if you guys are keen, as always, to see us run it back here for the win, make sure you guys do. Hit that like button and you hit that subscribe button. Alright, I figured we'd try and land somewhere different for today's episode. Alright, we're just a little bit left of the Donut District here and right of the Springfield Slurp Works. Definitely trying out, I saw a lot of chests here. I've been told that this is a pretty nice place to go, especially considering what you can do is, you can grab some of these heals from the beach here, and then you can actually go and take a jump pad, just on that boat, over into Donut District and all the Slurp Works. So, quite a lot of replay or at least playoff potential here. Alright, so we do have a lot of opportunities in terms of this rotatability, so we will be able to grab another chest here. Of course, some minis there, which is just pretty much classic, right? I feel like this is something that a lot of players can resonate with, is simply just the sheer amount of loot you can find when you're not really expecting it. So, come up here, we do have some shots over there I would like to go for. We don't really have a lot of ammo here. So I think one of the things you guys can do to sort of just off the bat try to improve about your game is stop trying to run for kills or go for these kills when you haven't even got a lot of loot. You know, if you don't have a lot of loot, do not stress. Take some deep breaths and definitely try and recalibrate there, because sometimes all that is stopping you from getting that win is simply just by opening a few more chests or even a few more doorways to grab these ammo boxes. So we'll get a little bit of that. We do, of course, have some more over here on this table here. Alright, we can now... Oh, was that a Mr. Blasty? It is a Mr. Blasty. I want to go for the Thunder again. I've been trying to get used to the Thunder. You know, I feel like its high damage is actually really, really rewarding, and it's something that I feel if I put in a little bit more time with, we might be able to notice a dramatic increase in our general win count here. So, look, it's going to be a small map, guys. There are quite a few critical changes to this Fortnite mini-season compared to a lot of the others that we've been in. So do bear that in mind, that if you guys are trying old strategies, they might not work as well. And so to just be a little bit considerate of that. Now, do we go for the Blasty or do we go for double heals? I feel like double heals is quite a strategy. You know, double heals, double mobility. We'll have the... Oh yes, the Lard Lao Donuts there. I'm trying to think. Got some footsteps here. Go grab their ammo, and we're going to go rotate on out now. So we do, of course, get shot at from somewhere. Assuming it's around, yeah, that direction. There is also a car player down to our right there. And again, we don't have a lot of ammunition, so do we stay here? Do we try and continuously go for this kill? Just going to rotate back on down to cover here. Just because he does have a car, he's going to have a massive advantage. So now we can come back up here. We know he's likely gone for these other players. No, he's actually jumped out there, which is interesting. I'm going to go play behind this rock. And we'll try and get him. Shoot out the wheel. And that way it's going to make him rotating out a lot harder. Oh, mate, now in the car coming up here. Our overshield is down, so we're going to take a little bit of a brief pause. I think he's jumped in the back there, so we're going to go grab his car instead. We're going to try and follow these two players, or at least we're going to try and use this to rotate out and find some more action. Alright, so that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to find some action. I might try the purple tactical here, just why not? It does a lot of damage to tactical, especially that mythical variant. And you're going to be able to two-hit players, which is definitely something I'm very excited to try. Just want to make sure that we can find that Homer NPC sooner rather than later. You know, finding it before you find, or at least other players find it, is definitely going to be something that is, well, a bit of a learning curve, right? I mean, it's pretty much impossible to tell as far as I'm aware. Besides, you know, constantly checking that map, trying to see, okay, did that Homer spawn? Am I going to have that opportunity here? Alright, I want to play up a piece of cover here. I don't want to just jump outside. We'll Come around the side. He's third partying with someone right now. Okay. Fair enough. I would have thought that they would be trying to kill each other, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, he did leave him. Unfortunate for the Saw. He got betrayed here by his passenger princess, so it happens to the best of us, buddy. We're going to go hide behind here real quick, go for some shockwaves to clear some distance between us, and we're just going to bunny hop out now. Alright, bunny hopping out, maintain that momentum. I think this is old mate here, that might be someone else though. Old mate with the chainsaw now coming up behind us. Reload the gun whilst we can. We got some splashes. We should definitely try and take advantage of them. Don't need to reload the rest. He will be dropping us the crown here. We're going to hold out our pickaxe so that we only pick up crowns. If you guys are in a very sort of tight-knit area where things might not be going perfectly to plan, and you do get a kill like this and you want to go and pick up their crowns, you know, you want to go pick up their ammunition or even medallions, what you can do is actually just run on in there, right, hold out your pickaxe and then pick up things. And you will only pick up medallions, crowns, ammunition. You can also only... Oh, that would have been so helpful. There's a player right there. I wonder if he saw us inside the building. He is watching. Alright, I might actually go for the two big boys. He does get shot at from the other side, though. Alright, we could take advantage of this. I want to go for him, to be fair. I do not want to alert old mate to our presence, though. I would prefer to... There he is. Try and just make our way here. We do pick up the legendary for the striker. Some shockwaves here behind us. I want to quickly go for those. It's only one, but it might be enough. Going side to side, trying to find him. Old mate could be getting shot up from the side here. If he was shooting that direction, I think I saw him in the city there for a split moment. Running by the crusty. Alright, you know what? We could probably grab this. And I might go for the minis. Adjust our items like so. And again, we want to reload our guns. Making sure that we take our time, right, to really hone in on that reloading. We want to make sure that we're not going to be taking too much for a ride here. There he goes. Does drop the mythical there. Want to go for some minis though real quick. And then maybe into splashes. Get that heal up. We need to reload again. I'm going to hide up top here real quick. There's the mythical, or at least a legendary for us. And as well as a legendary Mr. Blasty. I'm going to go for the squishies instead. And I might actually go quickly, just vend out a couple more. It is out of stock, which is a little bit disappointing, but... You know what? We might actually run with what we've got here. I will need to make a choice very, very soon of whether to go for the striker in the legendary or just the blue suppressed. The striker is very, very nice, so we're going to just run with it for a little moment here. We'll come around to the side. We do have old mate. Okay, he's going up against the crusty player. Right, that exotic Mr. Blasty is going to be absolutely diabolical. A little bit of a... I'm not too sure if that's lag or what. I'm going to be stuck here. Very, very peculiar spot inside there. I'm going to go for this for the stamina. He does get shot up from the side there. Go back inside. We do not need to heal up. We can reload our gun though. Okay. Look, I feel like we should have died a lot earlier in that game. It is what it is. We'll spectate the rest of it, though. Top 3 here, guys. We've got Anonymous 317 with the crown. He's got the legendary everything. We're talking the tactical. We're talking the striker. We're also going to be talking, alright, of the exotic, or at least the legendary Mr. Blasty. Now going for the exotic variant here, he will pop himself up for that mobility. Right, a great sort of rotation strategy here is to use that Mr. Blasty on yourself, and then of course jump around with it. Alright, it's going to be great. It's going to be flawless. Alright, there will be 2 other players here. We have a look at the map here. He's got forecast he can go to. We know there's a player around this direction. Considering there's no other shots nearby, it's likely going to mean that, well, shot on his part. Going for the 59 here for the follow-up. The double time here. Trying to go for the triple. And then sending back attack O-Lantern back to the lobby. We could probably check who this last player is, but maybe we'll keep it a surprise. Here he comes, though, up for that close range action. Staying behind the tree, I'm not too sure what's going on here. Maybe the mouse disconnected. He does go down. Centris on PS. We'll be getting the kill there. Well played to Centris. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy that episode, make sure you hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button, and as always, take care. Garnier.